What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Black Desert. So, today is Tuesday. That means we probably should run some Rift bosses and scrolls. Yeah, been doing a lot of stuff lately. Been super busy, and actually get a chance to sit down and play video games for a little bit, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, happy to be back on here for a little bit, and before I have to head out again. So, I think tomorrow is patch day, and that means we're gonna get some cool stuff, I think. Anyway, gotta go deposit some stuff in Svelia before we do anything. And then we'll probably go finish up the bosses. I think we have to go to Fogan's today, which is not the most fun. And then, let's see, what is the other one we have? Muskin. I've been putting that one off for a while. I saw it a few days ago. I was like, do I really want to go to Fogan's? The answer is no. I never really want to do that. I'm glad they give you like a guaranteed accessory for going out into the desert for all this now. But going out into the desert for an ogre ring that's not even worth anything. Or a Bassy belt that is also not worth anything anymore. Kinda, eh. Alright, let's see, what do we have? Ooh, what are these? Books? Things? Money? Cool. Oh, I guess not. Where did I get a 10 stack from? What the heck? Tomorrow we get to do more those. I think this event is probably ending soon, the chest one. But I've been actually fishing just like AFK all this time. Alright, let's see. What else do we have? So they made it so you don't cheer for Masters of Pure Magics anymore, but you still cheer for Hards and Sharps. That just feels so bad. Oh, apparently I had another key. Ooh, 10 mil easy. This is a cool event. I didn't really grind much this entire thing. All I did was AFK fish, gonna be honest, but it's okay. Alright, let's see. Let's go do Muskin. How did I manage to like get my horse all the way over there? cool. We're good. So Muskin first, and then we'll go out into the desert to get our accessory, which is probably gonna end up being a Bassy belt, and I'm gonna regret it. But let me see. Do I have any? 2 Oasis scrolls. That's fine. Did I just see someone grinding there? Like, unironically, this isn't even a Doom channel. Oh. I heard no one actually goes to Thundercloud Kudum. It's because it's actually kind of stupid. Give me a quick duo ogre. Oh, that was pretty close. It's only about 700 mil off. Alright, boys. The adventure begins. We're going to the desert. I feel like I'm missing a weekly or something. I've actually been collecting the tier 10 horse materials. Maybe one day we'll actually use them. So yeah, these fern roots where you get like 30 a week from doing the weekly. I've been slowly doing that one. But I mean, I would love to have a tier 10 unicorn one day, because apparently they did announce it at the Heidel Ball. But I'm thinking to myself, do I really want to invest in another tier 10? At this time, I'd probably buy 2 unicorns if possible, because I know the struggle of making a tier 9. The first one took me way too much. The second one, I think I broke even in terms of like how much it cost me to do it. So yeah, the first one, I was so happy. I didn't care. It was my first tier 9. I spent way over the cost of it. Second one, even, which in theory I probably should have just leveled or bought one off the market. It would have been the same thing. And it would have had an extra day and a half of playtime because I didn't have to level it. So that's what I think I might do in the future. Just buy a unicorn. I might actually just buy a Doom horse as well. But I think, as I said before, my goals are still the same. Whenever I get Kron stones, we'll do a Tet Fallen God click. Whenever I get Capra stones, we just keep Caprasing our Azarka all the way to 20. And then whenever we get enough money saved up, we'll just buy some pen accessories. I'm still deciding whether I want Pen Tungrad or Pen Eye of the Ruins. I think I'm leaning more towards Eye of the Ruins right now. It's not really the price, it's more just I want the extra HP. $90 billion. I don't know if I'd actually pay 90 bill for Tungrad, actually. I think I'd go like 75 for Tungrad ring tops. 90 just seems like a bit much for, I don't know, 3 AP. So like, I don't know why, but even as a Dark Knight, I'm aware that Dark Knights are glass cannon classes, and there's no amount of AP and DP, or DP in particular, that'll save me from high-end blasts. But I don't know, maybe more health is always good for things like Ash Forest or future high-end grind spots. So, I mean, I think I'm doing alright right now in terms of damage, but love to still have more HP. What I have to do is get the I think I've still had an order. Oh, debated. I thought this was gonna sell. If I could get a cup of Lonely Tide, that would be awesome. I should actually probably put an order on, wait, I have Lonely Tide. Dude, these look the same. So yeah, this Lonely Cloud is for earrings, and then this one is for the belt. And you really, like, when it comes to these, you really should just hold on to it until you have pen accessories, because if you try to remove it, it's basically just deleting money, which I would be okay if it returned like half of the materials or something, but realistically, it returns like less than 1% of it. One item out of 200 of those grand materials that you need. It just feels so bad. So yeah, it's one of those things where you put it on a pen accessory, or if you put it on Tet, just know you're gonna light money on fire and probably going to have to cron your accessories if you want to keep it. So yeah, looking for it. This is why I chose the Veltara belt as well. Just really for the HP. I could have saved a bit of money and went Bassi belt, but same, who cares? I actually thought of going for a Narc earring. I know you can get one from doing the dailies, but at the same time, I still want to be able to do damage, kind of thing. It is pretty solid DP. If I decide I wanted to go just meme and DP, sold my distos, I would probably actually get another like 18 DP onto here. So that's 394. But I'd also be losing, I think, like 6 AP, which is quite a bit. It moves me down an entire bracket. Or 2. So without sacrificing any AP, HP is like one of the ways to go for me. So yeah, that's why I've been thinking Pen Eye of the Ruins, and then if I got the Lonely Cloud, that's another like 500 HP, and then if I get another 100 or so, I think the Lonely Cloud one, or Lonely Tide, whatever, gives 6 DR, which is defensive stats. So yeah, as of now, just pumping out survivability. One thing that was also on the like back of my mind was if I were to play a new character, not like reroll, but kind of like a tag thing, but without the tag. Like I'm actually gonna gear up like an evasion set again for another character. I think I would probably play either Nova or Wizard. Or Guardian. I just want to have classes that are like full, like, I wouldn't say evasion, but I just want to have a second set of gear where I don't have to tag it, so I could just freely swap like armors around if I wanted to, and have both full evasion and armor or DR sets. It is cheaper to just tag, but I don't know, just in case I just want, like 1 week I'm like I want to play this, and the next week I'm like I want to do that. Plus, you can only tag your own gear, so if you have both of them, that's even better. Alright, let's see what we can get out of this one. Oh, you can't even see the reward. If we come all the way out here and then get a Bassi belt or a Voltara belt, I'm just going to be so upset. We're going to go play another game after that. Okay. But yeah, a little bit of other stuff, news. I did play Final Fantasy 14 again. I would say I'm a new player, even though I resubbed after 4 years. It's basically the same thing, to be honest. But yeah, returning resub from 4 years ago. I'm enjoying the game so far. Actually, it's pretty fun. On day 2, I started hitting a lot of quality of life issues that I noticed. I'm just like, I wish they had it. The other MMOs that I play do. So, yeah, one of those things. The game, Final Fantasy, like, overall, it's really fun. It's just, if you've played other MMOs, you're just gonna be like, oh god, there's so many quality of life issues. Like, here, you can't fast travel to this spot. It's like, here, do this quest, and then go back. Travel across the world. Talk to this NPC. Go back to the original NPC. It's a lot of fetch quests. But as of yesterday, I finished a Realm Reborn, or like the base game basically, quest line, and we're moving on to the second part of it. And then after that, we'll get to Heaven Sword, and then all the other expansions, which I already do have. So in theory, that should only like take me a little while. But yeah, I'll probably do some dungeons in Final Fantasy, just the ones that I haven't done, or like just new stuff in general for me. Hopefully you find them interesting. If you don't, well, don't worry, BDO and other games will still be on the table. But just in case you guys want to watch something new, I actually heard they had this like promotion thingy going on in Final Fantasy now. They actually had to stop the sales of digital copies, which is the first time I think I've ever heard that in my entire life. Like, I never knew you could run out of digital copies of a game, but apparently Square Enix did something really good in their promotion, and they sold a lot of copies to the point where they had to sell it or stop the sales temporarily, which doesn't affect me. I bought the game years ago and I'm fine, but like, wow, that was a, they're like, huh, apparently we're making too much money. They consider this boss a very hard difficulty, but in my opinion, it's actually the easiest. What I would consider hard about it is, like, if you stand in stupid, you're probably going to die, but in terms of, like, mechanics, it's really easy. Just literally stand behind the boss and you'll be fine. Well, generally, standing behind the boss for most things is generally fine. I was out of that. Oh, we got another rift boss to do after this, apparently. Ferret. Okay, that's at least on the way back. It's not a griffin boss, so that's always awesome. I might actually be upset if we get a Bassi belt or a Voltara, to be honest. Dude, something good for once. It's not a duo ogre, but it's Pry Leighton. Do I want 200 mil or do I want to YOLO it for... Wait, will this even sell? Hard decision. Do I want money or do I want to gamble it? Kind of want to just blow it up, to be honest. Dang it. Ooh. I've never actually gotten a duo accessory from a rift boss. Question is, do I have any 40 stacks? That's a literal 50-50 chance. Okay. Let's go do Ferret first. Maybe we'll get a Leighton free one so we don't have to spend like 60 mil for it. How much do you try Leighton's go for? 1.8? Ugh. Don't want to go to Valencia. I think you have to be halfway to be able to hit Sand Grain. So like any second now, I'll be able to Sand Grain port. funny how you can do these season quests on non-season characters. We'll go do Farid and then probably call it. Still thinking. I probably... We'll see what happens. Kind of want to blow up that Leighton, but at the same time I also don't. See what I get from Farid first. Is it the next one? No, never mind. I think that one is going to like Tariff, and then this path is going. What in the world, game? Why? That is like the worst fast or like marker I think I've ever seen. Holy dude. What in the world? What is this? I don't even know where I am. Ooh, it's going up in price. Are people trying to like start slamming accessories now? Oh my god, dude, this horse. Pega out of 10. Tier 10, by the way. I know I could just manual like hop it, that tier 10 ability. That's actually probably one of the worst things I've ever seen. Let's be honest, if you get a tier 10, you're getting it because it looks cool, not because the effects are anything special like this. You could just jump over things like that. But that's like the slowest thing, to the point where you'd rather just like sidestep and drift. Alright, well, let's see. I'm gonna go deposit these. I think we're actually done for today. So thanks so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, social media is at the bottom if you want to follow me on any of them. Thanks so much for checking in again. If you're new, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.